everybody hated Autotune. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Autotune was mostly a novelty effect to tweak a singer's pitch, with notable users like Cher and Jennifer Lopez, who are both very talented artists. T-Pain was the first to use it front and center on his album Rapper Turned Singer, and he's been turning up middle school dances ever since. Ironically, T-Pain's a pretty competent singer depending on who you ask. Now, when Autotune took over popular music, things admittedly got oversaturated. Pitch correction has been around for decades, and we've been modifying our voices with instruments like the talk box for even longer. Hey, shout out Zapp and Roger. But Autotune is different. The barrier to entry is admittedly lower compared to something like the talk box. You can ask anybody with BandLab or like a cracked version of FL. Problem was, artists were using it less like an instrument and more like that funny robot effect or a crutch for bad singing. The culture shift and over-reliance prompted protest from one of my favorite bands, Death Cab for Cutie, and a whole diss track from Jay-Z, which I'm sure everybody remembers. By the way, Jay-Z has definitely used Autotune since then, but that's beside the point. Today, everybody uses Autotune or its cousin Melodyne to varying degrees. Sometimes it's a polite little splash to round out some sharp notes, and other times it's just poured all over the vocals. And honestly, it sounds pretty good a lot of the times. Like, have you heard Killed Before by Young Thug? Like, it sounds simple, but it requires a skill set, just like with all other music. It's not the instrument, it's how you use it. To me, Autotune feels most effective when it's used to convey real heavy and human emotion. Like, 808s and Heartbreaks really did something for me. Same with artists like Future, Bon Iver, Imogen Heap. There's just something about that robot voice that feels painfully human.